Parent training, using logical consequences. 3. Logical consequences are outcomes that naturally or logically follow a child's behavior. The intention is to assist a child in learning about the potential outcome of their actions. Here's how to apply them in child discipline. 1. Related to behavior. The logical consequence should be directly linked to the child's behavior. For example, if a child refuses to eat their meal, a logical consequence would be that they will feel hungry later. Explain the relationship to the child, so they understand their choices directly result in consequences. 2. Implemented respectfully. Implementing a logical consequence doesn't mean humiliating or hurting the child. If the child leaves their toy outside and it gets spoiled, calmly explain that now the toy is no longer useful because it was not put away properly. 3. Should teach a lesson. A logical consequence is used for its teaching value, rather than its punishing value. If a child is rude to a playmate and the playmate leaves, explain to the child that their behavior drove the playmate away and that's why they have to play alone now. 4. Predictability. Parents should discuss possible logical consequences ahead of time. For example, a rule can be we should treat books with respect. If we rip them, we lose the privilege to read them. 5. Provide choices. It's important that children understand they have a choice in whether or not they behave in a way that will result in a consequence. You can choose to share the toys and play together or play alone. If you don't share, your friend might not want to play with you. 6. Involve the child. If a child forgets to do their homework, discuss together what the logical consequence should be, such as dedicating some extra time in the evening to complete it. Remember, each child is different and what works for one might not work for another. While giving logical consequences, remember that it might take time for a child to make connections between their behavior and consequences. It's important to keep patient and persistent. The key here is consistency. If parents react to misbehavior in different ways, the child will become confused. Logical consequences, like any disciplinary strategy, require firm and consistent application.